Hi everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and today we are making some new page layouts. I want to show you 3 examples of page layouts, all using the single envelope, 1 fold equals 4 pocket design. So let me show you. All right, it's very easy and anybody can do it. Okay, now I've labeled these in here. Okay, so here is one. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've made 4 pockets out of 1 envelope. It's very easy, very simple concept. This is an old time favorite that I just, put my own twist on it. So it's been out here forever. And so let's take a peek. So basically it's loaded right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the things that I've tucked into it so you can actually see what the pocket looks like. So there's 1 pocket here, 1 pocket behind that pocket. Here's pocket number 3, and then behind that pocket is pocket number 4. Okay, so there's 4 things that can go in there. All right, now let me just put that over there. Now I give you a look at the pocket itself. And as you can see, it's a very simple design, and it's 1 fold and a little bit of trimming, but you get 4 pockets out of it. Super quick and super easy. Okay, so number 2, I better put the number 1 back there, I won't find it. Okay, number 2, using the same concept, but a little bit different of a way of doing it. Same basic design, just different styling. Okay, so here it is loaded with stuff on a page, and I've just stenciled the back of the page a little bit, inked around it. Now this particular, okay, let me show you the 4 pockets, the things that come out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so these are the goodies. All right, put those over there. I'll completely forget how they will have to watch the video to find out where they went. But this is what the pocket looks like. As you see, it's a little bit different of a design. This one I sewed around. You don't need to sew it. I just did that for aesthetics, for fun. You can see I put some different words on here, some numbers. This is enamel dots, enamel accents actually, the little black dots. If you haven't seen this before, it gives the look of little like enamel nails or something like that, little thumbtacks with that enamel-y flat look to them, and a Dragonfly Stamp. And, well, where's my number 2? I've left it in here. Okay. And then let's take a look at the 3rd prototype. Here is prototype number 3. This one's a little bit different. It's done from a colored envelope. The envelope was this pinkish coral to begin with. And I only put 2 things in here, just because I forgot to put the other 2 in actually. So here's 1, but there is a pocket behind here. I could put something else. 1 pocket, 2 pocket, 3 pocket, 4 pocket. So there are all 4 pockets. So you can load them as you wish, and just in a different way, depending on how you style them. They can all look extremely different, and they're very easy, and they're a great way to fill up a journal page. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will take a look at number 1 again. Okay, here's number 1. Let me show you. Number 1 I would call the basic one because you don't do too much other than just decorating it. So let's get to it on that one. Let me put it here. Oh, no room to put anything here. Okay, we'll put you here. All right, here we go. Put you over there. All right. Okay, so first thing you want to do, I just took a regular greeting card envelope. Doesn't really matter exactly what size, but this one is about 4 3/4 by 6.5 if you want to know. Okay, and then what I did was I sealed it. So I just used, you could lick it, but I'm going to use my beautiful art glitter glue to seal it, because I don't really like licking things these days, if you know what I mean. Yep, gotta not put things in our mouths or in our eyes. So there you go. I'm gluing it. All right, so there we go. It's all glued up. And this particular one, I did it so that this stuff would show facing you. Okay, so what I did was I took it and I folded it up about halfway, and I called that my pocket. No big deal, right? Now what I did was I took actually I did it with my guillotine, but I'm going to show you on here with my scissors. You just want to nip off the ends, both ends of the envelope, so that it's open at both ends, and that's going to create 2 more pockets. If you don't want the extra 2 pockets, you don't have to worry about doing it. But I just took a hair off, and that opens up the extra pockets. So essentially with 1 fold, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets already. Here I would recommend giving this crease a good little squasharoo, because the envelopes are a little bit thick and they're going to add to the bulk of your journals, but what you want to do is get rid of that bulk by giving yourself a nice crease, and that will flatten this out quite a bit. Okay, I'm back. Just had to get a swig of water because apparently I'm going to be doing a lot of yapping during this one, and I want to be well lubricated. Okay, so let's take this and actually let's ink this up first. And with this one, I believe I used Walnut Stain Distress Oxide. Just any brown will work. You got shoe polish or makeup, that'll work too. But just go ahead and ink around the edges if you like that look. And I like that look, so I'm doing that. And just as a base, and only this side is going to show, so I'm not going to worry about anything else. I'm going to take my other little inker, and I'm just going to enhance these envelope lines because I like to magnify the fact that it's an envelope as opposed to hiding it, but you don't have to do that. And okay, so now what I'm going to do is glue. Now I'm going to glue the pocket together here, or the envelope together here. The best way to do it is from this side. Glue the short side to the long side, and that way you always know you have the right amount of glue. Doesn't take much with this art glitter glue. Did I show it to you? Art, it's a bad label. Sorry, art glitter glue. It's been around a long time. It really lasts a long time. Sometimes it's hard to get, but if you see it, grab it because it's good stuff. And there. All right, so I'm going to put my little pin back in so it doesn't dry out on me. Choop. Okay. And yeah, if you find sometimes that your pins rust in here, you may want to switch to stainless steel pins, or just frequently change your pin. I have like this bowl of mixed pins. I honestly don't know which one is stainless steel and one is not. They're all from like thrift stores, and they're very old pins, so I just keep changing them. And if it gets a little brown on the end, it doesn't seem to do anything with the glue. It seems to work just fine. So in case anyone was wondering. Okay, so we have our little 4 pockets already, just showing you. We have one behind. If we glue it down, 1, 2, come on, aim, 2, 3 behind, and then 4 in front of that one. So that's 4. Okay, so now we're just down to the decorating. And I have some of this pretty seam binding, which I just used some distress inks and things like that, and distress sprays, and colored it. And it came out really pretty. I thought it was really pretty. Take a peek, see? Very pretty, huh? Okay, but it doesn't matter. You can use anything. I happen to use lace and seam binding on this one, so let's go with that flow. And I'm going to use Fabrifix for this because I'm going from fabric to paper, and that seems to give me a nice grab. Now, seam binding is pretty thin. I put a really thin line here, but I'm just going to smush it out a little bit with the finger tool. And then I'm going to lay this down. All right, on the edge, stretch it out, and I'm going to push from the center. That's just going to reinforce the strength of the paper there, and it's going to give it a little pretty topper. All right, we like our pretty toppers. Okay. All right, and just trim it to fit, and we're pretty much done with that. Okay, so now the bottom one, I went a little extra fancy, and I put some ruffle trim here. You don't have to use ruffle trim, but ruffle trim will give it, and it will give it a little bit more bulk, but this is not the exact same one. I actually used this one, but I ran out. I don't have enough to make it all the way across, so I'm defaulting to plan B. Since we are very flexible in the crafting world, we use what we have. Putting that one down there with the same concept. I'm going to use some Fabrifix. Fabric to paper, it works great. Fabric to fabric, it works great. All right, there we go. That one's a little thicker because this is a little thicker. I smoothed that one out to be thinner because I didn't want it to come through the fabric, but it doesn't generally do that. But if it's a really fine fabric like seam binding, it can do that. Okay, so I'll put you there, put you there, put you there, and we just wait a second for it to grab. This stuff does grab pretty fast. Okay, there we go. And let's do our trims. Please feel free to make these along with me. Well, maybe it takes you a few minutes to grab all this stuff, but you know, you can always stop me. I'll wait for you. No problem. I'm on your schedule. Yeah, absolutely. And it's fun when we craft together. Oh, feel so alone over here. Oh gosh. Okay, so there we have that. And then I actually added an extra little piece of lace on top of that. I don't know if I want to do that with this one though, because this one's kind of a shorty pants. Maybe I'll do it under. I could do it differently. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, I just wanted a little more pizzazz on the bottom here, so I'm going to lift up this little piece of lace. I'm going to try and not accidentally glue it down. I need to get this guy in there. Okay, everybody hold your breath. I'm getting this guy in there. Whoop, everybody work with me here. Okay, lace, come on. There we go. All right, just a little hanging over the edge there. And now I have that. Okay, so I've got double lace. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let me go ahead and nip the extras off with my nipping tool. Love these scissors. These are awesome. Oop, there we go. These are oop, let me make that even. Okay, these are the ones you squeeze to cut as opposed to pull apart. A lot easier on the hand. Just saying. Okay, if you're looking for any tools and favorite supplies that I use, I link everything down below the video in the description box, so feel free to take a look down there. And I have a link to my Amazon store if you want to just do one click to see all my products. That's the easiest way to do it. Okay, back to this excitement. All right, so now I used a word in the corner. Whoop, no, you know what I did? I took this little guy, and I wanted more color because it was so stark white that I wanted to knock it back. And I'm going, no, not that one. I'm going to take my brown one. I've designated, somebody said to me they thought this was a big spider on my hand. I think that's hilarious, isn't it? It's actually, I tied embroidery thread around here so that, I think that's embroidery thread, but some kind of threads around here so I could distinguish which dauber is what color ink, because I tend to cross-pollinate a lot by accident. So basically, I just decided to knock it back by dragging this across and just muting it down. So now all of a sudden, I've got a nice cocoa-colored envelope working here. See that? Yeah, very easy. Insta-color. So it doesn't really matter what color you're starting with. You can always change the color just like that. And let's see. Now I found the, oh, what was that? That word was, I got a different word here apparently. Let's see if I can find the original word. Yep, nope, yep, there it is. Okay, and I did it in brown, I think. So let me find my brown. Is that brown? Yeah, that's brown. Okay. I think I used this one. I don't know why, and there was no rhyme or reason to it other than this is walnut stain as well, but it's not the oxide. It was just right here at the time, so I did this. Felt very bold, and I did that. Yes, yes. I am a woman making my own destiny here. Look at me go. Whoa. All right, so now I need a rose stamp, and I gotta find out where my rose went. If I can't find my rose in 10 seconds or less, I will use a different stamp because I see another one right here. All right, I'll use a different one. Okay, I'm going to use this one. All right, because this is what I have right in front of me now. So I'm going to use the same brown. Okay, you see what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm in shot. Okay, yep, make sure I get it all. All right, try not to rub, but oh well. Okay, here. And there we go. Oh, I put it upside down. That's okay though. Sometimes, you know, acorns can go up, can't they? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, they do today, apparently. All right, so let's just show you the prototype again so you can get a quick eyeball of it. There's the eyeball, okay? So then I took this stuff you may be familiar with, liquid pearls, dimensional pearlescent paint, rose gold color by Ranger. And I did some dotting. Okay, so here we go. We are dotting. Let me see how I did it there. Okay. So I came along here. Can you see? Maybe I'll go a little closer for you so you can see better. All right. And I just put some dots. Is this the right color? Yeah, I think so. Nope. Yeah, I think it is. Yep. Okay, we're carrying on. It is now. Okay, I thought maybe I might have used the brass. I may have. Can't tell from this angle. Okay, and I'm putting those there. And the nice thing about these, I'm going to switch to this one down here. I don't know why I just am. Am I? What color is that? Oh yeah, okay, I think it's brass down here. All right, I'm going to put, this one is, where am I? Brass. Okay, same product, but in the brass color. And I'm going to put it on this. 2, 3, 4. Can you see? Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, what else did I do? Oh, I did some corner stuff. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, we got a conglomeration. That's okay. We'll just leave it. And okay, put a dot here. And I did something here, so I'm going to put one here and put one here. There we go. Okay, so now we have that. Voila, we are done. So I am going to put this aside to dry before I stick my fingers all through the liquid pearls. But I wanted to see how they give dimension. You see how there's dimension on those liquid pearls? They look like little pearls that are stuck to little flat back pearls. And they will dry that way. So that's what's kind of neat about the liquid pearls. Sometimes I know folks are wondering. Okay, let's pull over into the zone of vision. Here we go. Oop, we're going to back up. Oop. Okay, and we're going to go to number 2 and see what we did there. All right, that's this guy. Right, okay. So it's all coming back to me now. I just made it this morning, so it's not that far away. Same basic concept, 2 changes. Okay, so memorize what this looks like. Okay, whoops. There's no test, so don't worry. Okay, got that? All right. So this one, I decided, same thing. Okay, same process. We are going to close the envelope with the art glitter glue because we are no longer licking anything ever again, apparently. Hope that doesn't rule out ice cream. Okay. Now this one, instead of going up, folding it up. Can you see? Yeah, okay, folding it up halfway. I'm only going to fold it up maybe a quarter of the way. I wanted a little shallow pocket at the bottom and a big pocket on top. Just for fun, thought I'd change it up. So you can use the same concept, but make it look very different depending on the little tweaks that you give it. Okay, so I have that. And now I'm going to cut my ends of my envelope off. Just a little hair. Just a little hair. There we go. A little bit there and a little bit there. There we go. So just little bits, and that will open up the things we need to open up. Now this one, apparently I did go ahead and I inked it in brown. So I'll ink it with this one this time. This is walnut stain. It's also dark. It's just not an oxide. Just using that one. Oh, wait a minute. I want to do a cut here first. And I use these fancy Fiskar paper edger scissors, but they're the ones with the different shapes on them. You can use any ones. It really doesn't matter. But I thought it would be fun to give the top a little bit of a change. So I folded it in half. Did you see that? It's like this. There's my fold. I just folded it in half backwards. And then I gave it a roundy top. There's the birdies right on cue. Yep, Mama's making a video, guys. I know. You're saying, where are your extra treats, right? Will you remember those? I gave them to you already. Oh, how quickly we forget. Okay, so we have that. Okay, and then what I did was I just took this and I folded the front down, and now I have that. So that wasn't so hard, right? But it looks totally different than the first one. So let's go ahead and ink this pop-up. There we go. All right. Inky dinky 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 doo. Inky dinky, dinky dinky doo. Sing with me. Inky, oop, inky. See, I get off kilter and there I go, running amok. All right, now in here, how do we do that? Oh yeah, came along here and just inked that up a little bit more. Okay, inking this. Hello, birdies. All right, what do we got there? Okay, we have that. We need to ink this. There we go. We've got all sides and the top. Yep, we are good. Okay, this one. Okay, looks a little different from that one for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Probably folded it the other way. Yeah, probably did. Okay, that's all right. It'll all still work. Actually, I can just turn it around and make it look exactly like the other one, but nah, we'll just leave it like this. That's fine. Okay, so here's this. Okay, and now we are going to, yeah, we're going to just glue this little bit down so it sits down. We don't want that flapping up on us. Okay, so that's nice and down. Let's reclose our glue. Let me double check our time. Where are we at? 20? Perfect. Okay, so now I used my Dragonfly Stamp, and I just saw him. Where was he? Where was he? Was that you? No. Oh, you know what? Put him away. My gosh, I actually put something away. I can't believe it. There he is. Yep, got him. Everything's fine. Don't worry. He's right here. Not far at all. Okay, I'm just a little rubber stamp I got in some grab bag somewhere. Let's see if he's flying. He needs to go like this. Okay. And get him oriented in the right direction. All right. Jump. And there we go. Oh, he actually came up pretty good. Yay. All right, so we have him down. And then I put some words down. And I took I've been tearing on a dictionary sheet, and it really doesn't matter what words you pick. I mean, you might want to check them just to make sure there's no bad words, but and you don't even have to get a whole definition. It can just be a chunk. You can go for a perfect definition and tear it all out and put that whole thing down, or you can just put random chunk of words, which actually looks very attractive to the eye as well. And maybe we'll just try that this time because we're feeling very bold today. Yes, we are. A lot of reckless abandon happening around here. You can see by the state of affairs of the desk and the hands, there has been reckless abandon. Yes, there has. Okay, so now we're just going to do a little bit of inking on this. Oh, I wanted to show you this too. I've done this before, but you can also do this with little pieces, but you take it and you just crumple the heck out of it like that. And then you slowly open it up again, hoping that you can open it up again. And then you get it open, you're very happy. And then you take some other colors, like maybe you have green. You might want to rub that over it a little bit. Or there's got to be a blue floating around here. A little blue on the edges, just to give the eye a little something every now and then to look at a little differently. Rub over the top. There you go. All right, so now we have this, and that can go there because that's where I put it on the other one. Okay. And here we go. All righty. Well, that was probably way too much. That's okay though. Yep, less is more with glue. Less is more. All right, here we go. And we're nestling you in there. Okay. So yeah, Dragonfly was headed off in that direction, so I thought I'd put a little more weight on this side of it for visual interest. Yeah, making that up as I go. Okay. Then I put a few little pieces of nondescripts. Okay. Let me find a couple nondescripts. Unrelated nondescripts, and those are the little pieces. Let me show you. The little piece. See the 116, the sisale, and the ciseaux. Ciseaux. Is it like scissors? Ciseaux? Something like that. All right. Let's just take little random thingies, and I have this another page with it's got random thingies. Oh, I've got figure 3. How about that? That's kind of cool. Figure 3. All right, we'll take you. All right, and we'll just ink you up a little bit. And this is where, you know, your fingers get really inky. This is how it happens. This is deep in the trenches stuff. All right. You can also use Scotch Create glue stick or any glue stick for this part. Sometimes it's easier with these little pieces just to use a glue stick, for goodness sake. Just get it down. Get it down. And let's just grab another random word. All right, half a word. Here's a word. Circumvallation. Aha. There we go. We'll have them think about that one for a while. Yeah, we're going to definitely have them scratching their head on that one. All right. All right, there it is. There's my inker. Inker, trying not to tear it as I'm inking. And I'm gluing. Now this one I went this way, so this one I'm going to go this way. Juxtaposition and all that stuff, you know. Yeah, fancy. Oh, I need one more. Okay. Here one. There we go. That's all I need. Oh, I forgot the this stuff. Let's put some of that on it. Okay, we'll put you. Rotate you that way, since you're not too much like the other one. Okay, that is very good. Okay, so we have all that, and then I ran around and I sewed this. So instead of gluing this together, I sewed it. So I just basically ran like a U, zoom, zoom, zoom with a straight stitch. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like sewn. I'm not a very straight sewer, but I kind of look like that look with the handmade stuff. I think it works to my advantage, don't you think? That's what I tell myself. Okay, all right, here we go. Closing that up. Always close your glues. Look at that, there's another glue that's unglued. All right, so let's go ahead and just finish off this one, and then we'll do the last one, and we will be home free with 3. All right, so this one I did use, oh, we got a whistler. We got a whistler in the house. I'm gonna use the enamel accents. Okay, and I'm just gonna basically follow the same design I did with the other one, which was this. Okay, here we go. And, oh, that's a big dab. I don't know why it came out so much. I think I over squeezed it. I'll just leave it. This is where we carry on. Carry on, folks. All right, here we go. There's that one. Oh, we got a singer now. We got a singer. He's gonna start singing his name. And a little whistling. He's apparently extremely happy at the moment. Oh, yeah, he's singing Hollywood. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's singing his own name. Yes, he's, he came with us with the name Hollywood, yes. I did not name him Hollywood, but he's affectionately now called Holly. Mostly in our house. You know, we shorten most names. Boop. Okay, and what did we do over here? Oh, we had a little more room down there. Okay, it's okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Now we are all doodled up. Look at us. All snazzy pants. There we go. All ready to be put down on a page and do awesomeness with its 4 pockets. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one aside so it can dry. And then we're going to go take a look at prototype number 3. Yeah, let's go. There's number 3. There's number 3. Very basic design, but I just did a little bit of different trimming, and I wanted to show you how you can make the inside pop a little bit differently. So take a photo snapshot in your brain of that, and let's do one of these. Okay, I'm gonna do this one fast. Okay, less talking, more arting. Okay, Pam, get to it. All right, you got this right here. Just glue it with that. All right. Yeah. Hello. Okay. There we go. All right. Go back over here so I can prototype. I need to see you. I have to see you so I can see what I did. Where'd you go, prototype? All right. Okay, I'm just going to go by memory now. That's fine. I don't need you. Okay, so I'm going to cut off my ends because that's what I do. I know I do that. Okay, I know what I did. All right, so this one, with keeping the scissors in hand, this one, you can see the lines of where the paper is. I followed that, okay? And I decided to use it and make it part of the design. So I just went along and I followed that line. Doesn't have to be exactly on it, but just gives you a guide. Okay. And here we go. And I got that one. Oops. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to bring this up from the bottom. I'm going to do the quarter again. Okay. So this one's a little bit, where's my bone folder? Okay. Okay, got you all flattened out. Then, now watch this. Pay attention. I'm going to open this up. This is the bottom. This is this. Okay, this is this front, right? Hold that. Okay, hold that, hold that. Open that, open that. Okay, holding that. Pinch those together. This is the side you're going to cut. Okay, this side. So just go on an angle, go down. And now you have this. Yes. So we want to stencil those. And let me grab, okay, here's the stencil. See, I did prepare some things. I tried. Okay. Let's see, I did this one, I think. But let me just stick with that one because here we go. There. Yeah, maybe a little bit more over here, a little bit more over there, and the same thing down here. You can get it in there. A little bit here, put it over here, and then slide it over down there. Do a little business down there. All right, so we have all that done, and I gotta see my prototype. Number 2. Number 2, is that number 3? No. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on a second. Okay, so we are going to rocket through this last one together so I can get this one done for you. And this goes here. Yeah, come on. There you go. That goes there. There we go. Putting our glue stick or our pin back there. We'll get that later. I was going to put this one down here. I can't fit it, so I'm going to put it up here, and that was in black. So let me go ahead and do that. And remember to check out my Etsy store. I've got some new vintage ephemera digital kits in there. If you like those, feel free to check those out. I'm going to put this the right way this time. Actually, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do it over here. Yeah, there we go. Totally differently. And I think I like this even better. Okay, there we go. Did that. Got that done. Got that. All right, what am I going to put in the corner here? What on earth is that? No, not that. Oh, put some hearts. Okay. Yeah. Heart. Heart. Now I'm going to go around the outside. Where's my big one? Here it is. Okay. Is this brown or black? I don't know. I forgot already. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's all going to be good. And I'm just working with the black right now, just going around, inking the edges. Yep. And remember that my videos come out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And podcast Tuesday and Thursdays. And I told you about my Amazon store. My playlists are down below and at the end of most videos. Come check me out on Instagram, Etsy, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook group. And then I was going to finish this with, I think I'll use Nuvo drops this time in Ebony Black. Okay. And this one, they give you more of the drop look as opposed to the flat look. So how did I do that? I went all the way around. Great. Okay, here we go. Ready? Do, 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 and do, 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 and do, 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 do. Okay. There we go. We got through that. And there we go. It's finished. Yay! So probably going to cut off at any time here. Remember to get your free checklist along with your note from the bookmaker, link below in the description box, drop down, and make sure you have lots of fun. Remember that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon, everybody. I'm going to try and pop up the Dunsies before we get cut off here, but if you want to see them, I'll just show you what we made. Okay, try not to touch anything until they're totally dry. Oh, there we go, just like that. Don't touch that until it's totally dry. Okay, there we go. There's some Dunsies. Oh, Lord May. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot